Hello everyone, welcome to this video series on web technologies. In this program, what you have to do is you have to use HTML and JavaScript to create a page, and that page should contain a text field, or you can say a text box, which will take a number from the user. Okay, so the user has to give a number as input, for example like this 23. Okay, and there are some restrictions on this number, that is the range of values you can give. So what are the restrictions is the value should be in the range 0 to 999 only. Okay, that means we should not give a number like 1 2 3 4. Okay, because it is out of the range 0 to 9999, right? And also the other restrictions are the number should not contain alphabets and any special characters. Okay, so the user should give a number which contains only 3 digits, and the range is from 0 to 9999. Okay, so the valid numbers are, for example, 2, maybe 23, and 234, like this. Okay, even 0 is acceptable, right? And the maximum number you can give is 9999. Okay, so now let's see how to do this program. So this is the HTML page. The code is very simple in the HTML. The maximum code we have to write is in the JavaScript file. So this is the JavaScript file. The name of the file is convert.js. Okay, so I have added the JavaScript file here using the script tag, and the name of the file is given here, convert.js. Okay, and the body of the page we have a form tag, where on submitting the form we are executing a function called convert. So convert is the function which is written in this file. So this is the convert function. Okay, this is the code inside the convert function. So I will come back to this code later. So inside the form, what we are displaying is we are displaying a text field. So from the previous programs, you already know how to create text boxes and all these things. And the ID I have given for the text box is txt number. Okay, and below the text field or text box, I am creating two buttons. One is submit, another one is reset. So let me show you the output of this web page. So this is the output. So we are displaying a text field, okay, and two buttons, submit and clear, right? So let me give some value like 1 2 3, right? And when you click submit, you have to display the numbers in the form of words 1 2 3. Okay, so this is the goal of the program. Now if you remember the problem, there are some restrictions, right? Like I should not give any special characters like 2#. If I click submit, it is saying number should contain only digits, right? It should not contain any special characters. Okay, and also one more restriction is you should not give more than 3 digits. So number should be in the range 0 to 999 only. Okay, so let's go back to the program. So this is the HTML. Now let's see the JavaScript code. Okay, so whatever value I have entered in the text field in the HTML page, I am getting it and storing it inside the variable txt number. Okay, so this name can be anything. If you want, you can write x or you can write n or whatever, but I am keeping it as txt number. Now if you see the first if block, the condition is the number of characters in the number, that is txt number, if it is less than 1 or if it is greater than 3. Okay, so what is this? So this condition is to limit the numbers in the range 0 to 999 only. Okay, so if the user is not giving any input, or if the user is giving a number which contains more than 3 digits, it will display this message. Number should be in the range 0 to 999 only. Okay, and then we are returning false. It should display this error message and it should stop. Okay, now if you remember the another condition is it should contain only, it should not contain any special characters. Okay, so for that purpose we will use reg expressions. So we have already used reg expressions in the HTML and JavaScript program where we are validating the user registration form. You can check it if you want. Now this is called reg expression. Okay, so what is this expression doing is the meaning of this cap is not. Okay, so the cap means not, logical not. Okay, so what is it doing? So if the entered number is, it does not contain 0 to 9, that means 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, so on up to 9. And if it is anything else, this is going to be true. Okay, so this is saying not digit. The simple goal is not digit. And when you test it using this reg expression, okay, and if it becomes true, that means the user has entered some kind of special character or even alphabets. Okay, you should not enter alphabets also, right? That means in the number you should not write 2 AB, something like this. Okay, it should display this error message. Okay, so the only thing allowed is digits, and if it is not a digit, this is going to become true and it will display this number should contain only digits. Right? Now if both these conditions fail, that means the user has entered a correct number. Right? If this condition as well as this condition fails, that means this code is not executing, and if it is coming down here, that means the user has entered a correct input, something like 1, 2, 3, okay, or even 45 or something like this. Now if the user is giving correct input, what you should do, you should display that as words 3, 2, 1. Okay, you have to extract each digit and you have to convert that into word. Now for that purpose, what we are doing is we are taking an array in JavaScript. So this is how you create an array, one-dimensional array in JavaScript. Array name is nums, and inside this array I'm storing all the digits in words 0, 1, 2, 3, so on up to 10. Okay, sorry, this 10 is not needed. If you want to remove, you can remove. Okay, so from 0 to 9. Okay, next what you should do is you have to convert the number which is entered by the user into integer. So parseInt function converts the string number into integer number and it is storing inside the variable num. Okay, now we are declaring another variable, integer variable t, and assigning it to 0. Okay, then we are creating a string called words and initializing it with empty, null string. Okay, now this code, I think you already know what is this code doing. This is extracting each number from the given number by the user. For example, if the user is entering 3 to 1, it will extract 1, 2 and 3. Okay, so how are we doing that? By using this simple code, the number mod 10. Okay, so the mod gives you reminder, so the reminder will be the last digit. So if the number is 321, if you do 321 mod 10, you will get 1. Okay, after that you are dividing the number by 10. That means 321 divided by 10 gives you 32. Okay, right? And again, when you re-execute this loop, 32 mod 10 gives you 2, and 32 divided by 10 gives you 3. Okay, like that. It will carry on this loop until the number is greater than 0. And in this line, what we are doing, we are using this variable words, and see here what we are doing. We are using this nums array, and inside the nums, the index is given as t. What is this t? T is this. Okay. So for example, if the given number is 321, if you do mod 10, what will you get? You will get 1. Okay. Now here nums of 1 means nums of 1 is this. So for this, we are displaying this. Okay, that's all. This is the code. It's very simple code. And finally, we are displaying the output using alert words. So your output will be available in this string variable. Okay, and we will display it using alert. That's all. And at the end, we will return true. Right? So that's all. This is the code. So once again, let me show you the execution. So if the user gives, let's say, a number which contains more than 3 digits, it should display an error like this. Okay, and if the user does not give any number at all and click submit, still it should show the error message. And the user gives number which contains alphabets, error message. Okay, if the user gives special characters, we should display error message. And if the user gives alphabets as well as special characters, again we should display error message. And finally, if the user gives a normal valid input like 123, it should display in words 1, 2, 3. That's all. So this is the program. So if you like the program, please like the video and subscribe to my channel. And if you have any doubts, you can type it in the comments. And acknowledgement is very necessary. Thank you.